Do you love basil and pesto and pasta? Well, we have the best recipe for you ever today. It is now time for us to start taking our towers down because we're going to get freeze this week and we don't want that going on. So we pulled two different kinds of basil. Well, here, let me pull it up here. Two different types of basil for you. It's amethyst. And what was the other one you did?
It was the regular sweet basil.
Sweet basil. We have so much basil on our towers growing, it's unbelievable. And when we take the rest of it off today, we'll actually dry it so it doesn't go to waste. Okay, and then we have parsley from our towers, which we can also dry that and have dried parsley throughout the winter. We have these cute little cherry tomatoes that we grew on the tower. And these are called Sugar Rush peppers. And
Sugar Rush
Sugar Rush peach peppers. And they look so cute and so nice, but they're hotter than heck. Okay? Now, our recipe called for Serrano peppers, but we had these peppers, so we're substituting. Remember, this is your recipe. You can substitute the way you want. Okay, so I'm going to move this aside because we're going to pull in the... you can use a blender or a food processor for this. And what we're going to do is make pesto. Now, we've made pesto out of basil, nasturtium, which is a flower. You use the leaves. Kale. What else, Rick?
I don't know if there's anything else.
Okay, those three.
Right now.
Put it in a small jar and put it in the freezer. Then when you go somewhere, you have pesto to take, and you can add crackers to it, and you have an instant appetizer. Sorry. Or you can make a pasta with it, because that's exactly what we're doing today. We're going to put the basil in. Okay, and our recipe is in the directions, are in the description, and it says to use a blender. We're just using our food processor. We're going to add some, we don't do the garlic. Yeah, we have to have the olive oil.
Yep.
We have like 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and that was 3 cups of basil leaves. We're going to do,
parsley.
How much parsley, Rick?
It was half a cup.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Half a cup of parsley.
Okay, and the recipe called for pine nuts or for cashews. We had cashews on hand, so that's what we're using. We usually use pine nuts, but we're going to use the cashews today. We have salt and pepper in here and garlic powder. Okay, now we're going to pull this into the camera area. Okay, so this is what we're going to mix this up. Are we okay?
Yeah, right there.
We have this plugged in and we're trying to get it. Okay,
all right.
Ready?
Yep.
All right, it's going to make a little noise.
So
that's how easy it is to make pesto, guys. Okay, I'll take care of this.
Okay.
While you go
and go a little bit more.
Oh, a little bit more. Boss says a little more. Just a little.
I think so.
Okay, let's take that off. Oh, it looks great, guys. Okay, so we're going to leave that sit here for a minute. Rick's going to go back to the stove on the fry pan, and we're going to use our cherry tomatoes, our pepper, and our olive oil. Get that cooked down for about 3 minutes. Here's your pepper. He took the seeds out for me because I don't do real hot, and I think he's getting used to not having hot also. And what we're going to do is he's going to cook that. Then we're going to add the pesto and 2 cups of pasta to it, and your meal's done. So here's the deal, guys. You can pre-make your noodles and put them in the fridge. You can pre-make the pesto and have it made up. Like we have pesto in our freezer. We could have just taken that and used that for this recipe, and we would have been good to go. So you can see how you can do so many things ahead of time, which we like to do because we're busy people. I'm sure you are too, and that's why you want a fast recipe. Now, we used a tricolor noodle because that's what we had on hand today, and we love conserving. So we did not run to the store and buy different noodles, but you can use any type of noodle you want, just 2 cups worth. Okay, Rick's got that cooking back there. How's it looking, Rick?
Looks good. Looks good.
And I'm getting the pesto all ready for him. Just putting it in a bowl so he can put it into the pan. You let me know when you're ready for all this. This is going to be so delicious, guys. If you like pesto, you're going to love this recipe. And you saw how easy it was to put together. We literally walked out into our garden and got all of our ingredients this morning, except the noodles, right?
Yeah.
How's it looking? It's a little hot. Okay, you ready?
I think so.
I'm going to give him some pesto. Look at how yummy that looks. Here's the noodles. Now we pre-made the noodles this morning, so you can see how you can pre-make this. And I would gently mix it.
Getting there.
Okay.
Gotta get everything coated.
Okay, he's turning the heat up. But now, this hasn't even taken 10 minutes to make. You can see how fast this is. Okay. So. Give me the, yeah. Bring it on over, Rick. Here, let's put it right here.
Okay.
I almost think it could use more noodles. What do you think?
Yeah, probably could.
They're over there. Let's get them and mix them in. So I only ended up using like half the box after I cooked it. And Rick's going to grab another handful of noodles to add to this because there's so much sauce. Oh, yeah, that looks so much better. Yeah. And this looks, look at this, Rick. This is amazing. Let's pull the plate over.
Put it on there and then move the pan out of the way.
Oh my, can you guys see how delicious this looks? Oh, here, put that in the pan too. Oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous. Could you imagine serving this for guests? You could use this as a main dish or as a side dish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Rick loves pasta. He's drooling right now. Oops, yep. I took that right out of the camera. Go ahead, Rick.
You're gonna try it out.
He's dying to try it.
Very good.
He loves pasta and he loves pesto, don't you? Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna eat a noodle.
It's got a great taste.
Oh, this is really good.
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay, guys, slam dunk, easy to do. I would use more than 2 cups of noodles, personal taste. But other than that, you could even add more cherries to more cherry tomatoes.
Yeah.
I would definitely slice fresh tomatoes after it's made and put it on top of there. And wow, that pepper is hot. Yeah.
I didn't get a piece of it.
Just enough to make it hot. Yeah. And you saw how little bit we used. So you guys don't have to use a hot pepper. If you don't want hot pepper in there, or if you want it real hot, add more. But you could use something else in there. Are you looking for one?
Mm-hmm.
It hits you after you swallow.
Yes.
He's taking one for the team, guys. He wants a hot pepper here. I think this can be a great main menu. I would definitely stick a piece of grilled chicken next to, but actually, I'm really seeing some fish with this.
That's what we'll have today.
Okay, boss. He always says it and then doesn't make it. I don't know. You know. Anyway, this is a great recipe. You guys, it's easy to do. You can pre-make your pesto. You can pre-make your noodles, cook them, and have them in the fridge, and just heat everything up. I would reheat the noodles quickly in the microwave before I added them to the dish, just so they're not overcooked, and you are set to go. This is an awesome recipe.
Oh, it's real good.
You like
I
it,
like
don't
this
you?
one, yeah.
Rick really likes this one. So I should tell you, Rick loves pasta, and this is a different way for him to eat pasta, which is good for him. Okay, guys. I think next week we're going to have to run into the pumpkins. I want to share some pumpkin ideas with you because we were at a festival last week. That's why we weren't here. And I got some pictures of our event I want to share with you and how they stack their pumpkins.
Oh.
It's just a beautiful place to go. So, and we'll talk about that next week. I'm very excited about it. So you guys be safe this week. Until next week, have a great week. Be careful and take care of your family. Oh my gosh, this is
really good.
You're gonna have it when I drop. This is so good, Rick. Okay, you're welcome.
Yeah. You like this one.
I think Chris